So, Halloween Kills put out this new promo. Michael Myers, what seems to be standing in front of a window from a church. And I say it's like a window from a church because who the hell else has stained glass windows inside their house? That's some church shit. Granted, you don't see a Virgin Mary or a saint on there, but it seems like that's half the window. That could be on the other side of it, right? You don't know. This photo leads me to a bunch of new, interesting, exciting theories, and we'll go and break down a couple of them. And what's up with this hand, man? That's a black-ass hand. Hey, bride slasher suits, what's going on, dudes? We've been on a Halloween Kills dry one ever since that teaser trailer came out. But up until now we got this new promo photo to talk about, so let's talk about it. See, what's going on with Michael? Is he like really into elderly abuse? Or, check this out, what if he's selling old beasts from 1978? Makes a lot of sense with this new photo, right? Because that has a stained glass window. Like, who else has, like, old stained glass religious shit up in their house? Old people, right? It's either old people from Haddonfield or, like, old Mexican mothers. So I have a theory that Michael is chasing down old beasts from 1978. That makes so much sense right there. Like, what do you do when you first get out of jail? You break out of jail, you're like, I'm gonna kill everybody who put me in here, did me wrong, and that's what he's doing. Obviously, he would have went after Donald Pleasance first, you know, Dr. Loomis, but, you know, Father Time took care of that already. So for Michael, you just X'd him off the list, but, right, who's next? Do you remember her? Huh? Right? I'll give you a clue. That's the first time Michael ever stole a car. She was right there. So that was his first GTA. And now, after all these years, he's like, hey, I'm going to X you off too. It's not like Michael's religious or anything. If he's going to a church or any place of worship like that would have stained glass windows, he's going there for a mission and a purpose. And that purpose is to kill old people. And what other old people does he have beef with? All the people from 1978. Another theory from this photo is because from the previous trailer, right, that teaser trailer, saw Allison yelling upstairs. Look, she's looking like she's yelling up towards something, and that something could be Michael at the top of the stairs, right by that stained glass window. And to me, for my money, I think there's only two places that Allison could possibly run into Michael Myers. Because it seems like she's hunting down Michael Myers instead of being chased at by Michael Myers. So where could she run into him at? I think the two most places that Michael Myers is familiar with from 1978 would be the Tommy Doyle house or the Myers house. And check this out. Alright, this old man right here, that's supposed to be grown-up version of Tommy Doyle, the kid that Jamie Lee Curtis when Laurie was babysitting. It makes sense to me because, you know, like killers returning to the scene of the crime, this is almost like his first death and where that happened. He probably would go back there and Tommy could still be living there. That's why he runs into Tommy. Right? Makes a lot of sense to me, right? Tommy Doyle's already an old man. His parents are definitely dead. So when his parents died, they definitely willed him the house. And instead of selling it, he lives there, right? You know how expensive it is to buy a new house nowadays? Forget about it. Might as well live back at the willed house. Or Michael could just be back at his old house, right? Like, that's the place he remembers from way back when he was a kid. It was still their house when the Strodes were trying to sell it. He goes back there. Maybe somebody also moved in there and replaced some of the windows with stained glass stuff, right? I mean, how old's the house? When? He killed his sister back in the 60s or 50s or something like that, right? Somebody's got moved in there by now. But it's also a weird place to put a window. It's right at the top of the stairs, pretty much, right? That's like the end or the edge of the house. I've been to the Myers house, so I know it's a very sort of like that's how the house is sort of laid out. But let's just double check Michael's steps from the original movie. See, he's going up these stairs, and it seems to be that could be a window at the very back of the house, or just the edge of the house, pretty much. Then he makes a right turn and then kills his sister. His incredibly fine sister. Right? He's in love with her. That's why it makes sense that Michael Myers will go back to that house. Judith had one sexy death, and let's get to like the last point I want to get to. Maybe I'll even do another video about it, but what's up with this hand, man? Is that full of blood or just burnt? He got his fingers blown off on one hand and this other hand's all burnt up. I think it could be blood as well because, you know, then he's going to have no hands to work with. But hey, man, we got all the way to October 15th of this year to keep theorizing about what exactly is going on. Well, stay tuned for more Halloween Kills crazy theory videos, man. I can't get enough of it. But, man, we gotta wait a whole year for some answers. But I'll give you some more questions and answers if you like. Alright, so thanks a lot, dudes. Follow me down on everything below and catch you dudes later. Later, dudes.